Dylan Losey, Metal Fox Phantom A1, going to be giving you guys that second preview of the SIG Komander 9-10 days later after I first started. So, personally, it wasn't 9-10 days later after the video, but 9 or 10 days later after I first started. So, this will give you guys a little bit of a view of it now. You see it's bodily finished. The epoxy's drying on a few spots, but otherwise it's finished. There, I got my little fox in the cockpit, as you can see. Just actually looking at you. But I got the cowl. I got one screw on there. It's got reinforcement in the cowl on the inside. I drilled the hole where the center punch was for the cowl, right about there, as you can see, and right straight back. I don't think you can see it. Right straight back, I don't think you can see a black dot. You see, you got the winglets. Those are basically blocks that just about every part on this I had to sand down to form just about everything. Now I wound up cutting the sheets for the fins and everything that you see. I wound up cutting those. I believe I did it all with with my hobby knife, which is X-Acto. I got the push rods running through. I took the servo linkage connectors off of the spare wing for the Agile Fox, and they're connected there. I'm actually using a pointer for this because it's a relatively big plane. I don't like to keep walking around it. So you got the... Give me a second, sorry. Just got through dealing with all that darn sawdust being covered for the last day, covered in sawdust. So, got the linkage horn down there. It was underneath the elevator. It goes through the center. You got a little fox here. And you see the landing gears. One, I'm not sure if you can see it like this, but one's a little lower than the other. I'll just connect the wing, give you guys a little bit of a show there. Remove the fox, or aka pilot. There. I got this in here to separate the linkage from the battery. Put the battery on one side, linkage on the other. Personally, being I probably have a left, right rotating motor, it probably would have been better with the battery on that side, but the linkage had to be on that side, so I had to re-drill in the firewall again. I don't think you can see that. There you go. And yeah, let's disconnect the wing and show you inside. Again, this is a SIG Komander. This is the second preview out of 3 previews I plan to do with it. That next preview would be when I have it covered and electronically hooked up and all that good stuff. And then there'll be flight videos of it. I'm going to leave it as a 3-channel. As you can see, I didn't connect the ailerons, but I have them built. It would take me, what, maybe about another hour to do that. So I ain't going to add any extra days, it's just going to add a little bit more time, but I want to leave it as a 3-channel because of all the hard work it took me to build this thing. I don't want to go start flying it on a 4-channel, especially with the size this thing is. I'm going to be putting I believe the Turnigy G60 motor in there, I believe, which is to a .50 or .60 glow engine. Equal to that, it produces over 2,000 I believe 400 grams of thrust on its best setup. So that should be plenty of power for this. I mean, I have it relatively light right now. It doesn't weigh much. Maybe flight ready, I'd probably be looking at maybe, what, 3-4 pounds. Versus its regular flight ready setup would be like 5-6 pounds. So it should be a lot less. I give you a little setup there. You got the rudder there. You got the elevator. And get this elevated right, I can show you the nose wheel. Sorry, I'm kind of don't have a free hand. There's the nose wheel. It's got a nylon bushing, a nylon bearing setup that it comes with. And I'll show you guys once again, in case you haven't seen the previous video, of the old certificates that she has, that she came with. There's the official AMA, Academy of Model Aeronautics certificate thing, license that you have to have, as well as the slip you're supposed to return if you're missing any parts, which I don't think that'll count this model anymore. Alright, you got the booklet. I'll show you a little bit of an illustration inside. Again, in case you're a viewer that hasn't seen the first preview. There's a skinning of the wing, putting the wing skins on the core. I wound up using a glue called Hold the Foam to put the wing sheets on the wing core, because all the other stuff, the E6000, the goop, would all eat it. Epoxy would be too heavy to do the whole darn wing, and it would dry too quickly. Just to show you guys the illustration, and there's the type of tank I guess it would have back there in the day. Kelvin rectangular tank. And there's what the servos looked like back in the day. These kits started coming out, I was told, in the 60s, 70s. I'm figuring this one is fairly old, and the linkages are supposed to be held by the sticks here. They didn't run the full linkages for some reason. Personally, I don't want to run the sticks like that, because I don't feel very comfortable with the sticks after what I saw in another video with a SIG commander. A guy went to take off, and something with his nose wheel, something broke on that connection, or it wasn't tightened down all the way, and he lost control and basically crashed it before he even got it in the air. I mean, he had a rather nicely finished one, but yeah, he lost control because something went wrong with the nose wheel. Yeah. Anyway, this is the second preview of the SIG Commander. View, rate, subscribe. Take care, y'all, and hope y'all like this being done, because I don't think there's too many of those on there. Nowadays, you can get these things ARFs, like almost ready to fly, and very few people ever do this. I wasn't going to be doing a step-by-step build because I didn't even know how it was going to come out. Personally, I'd probably be putting a little bit more things in there for servos inside the fuselage in there for servo mounts. That'd probably be about it. Maybe a little bit more reinforcement on the wing. Personally, the wing could probably take it right now as it is. But yeah, I did a lot of work here, many hours, probably going somewhere around 20, 30 hours into this plane. A lot of time building this thing. Roughly about $20 in epoxy. We're looking at another $4, $5 for the Hold the Foam. Another $4 each on the, so we're looking at roughly about $30-something in glue. But yeah, the plane's built, so that's good. I finally got that done, and now I can get it off my mind and get the thing out of the basement. So yeah, give you an overview on the parts real quick of the SIG Commander. View, rate, subscribe. Alright, take care, y'all. Take it easy. Bye.